Catholic Church has long fascinated people. Its rich history is well documented, but there's other aspects of the Church that aren't talked about, some being ancient text scriptures in the Vatican's Apostolic Archive. With very little being known about it, this 53-mile or 85-kilometre archive is full of tens of thousands of books, many of which are said to detail ancient events. The Bible is composed of lots of different books. It's thought of as a holy gospel truth by millions across the globe, written by Moses and others around 1000 BC. It tells of Jesus' miracles, from the well-known tale of the Good Samaritan to when he fed the thousands with only 5 loaves and 2 fish. In fact, the Bible is the most printed book in the world, with around 5 billion copies produced. However, the original version actually contained more books than present in modern versions. Naturally, people found this a little bit strange. The 14 scriptures are known, but they are still yet to be printed in the modern day versions, leaving many to wonder, what are the churches hiding? Once people found this out, they started to look deeper into some of these old tales and books. The ones that interest people the most revolves around stories of mysterious entities. The belief in demonic possession is that an entity, demon or spirit is able to control someone's actions against their will. Those who claim to be possessed often maintain that symptoms of possession include memory loss, the inability to control oneself, and voices in one's mind. The demonic entity known as Valak has been featured in various movies, but the entity is actually based on old 17th century documents. Here it reveals that Valak has the ability to control things, mainly serpents, and can make these creatures do whatever it wants. Although it doesn't take on the form of a nun, it's heavily detailed in the book The Lesser Key of Solomon, which has been described by historians as being a book that contains a mix of spells, conjurations, natural secrets, and ancient wisdom. There's many entities that are similar to this that have been featured in various different books, many of which have been lost to history or have been hidden away. Some have suggested that there's many books that are hiding inside the Vatican, and that it's very unlikely that they'll ever see the light of day. The exorcism industry has become popular in Britain, Italy, and Ireland. Religious experts, including both Vatican and Anglican priests, agree that demonic possession seems to be a pressing issue in today's society. Scientific and non-religious experts, however, warn of the dangers of spiritual abuse. An exorcist from Sicily, Father Pallia, states that the Church is aware of the controversy surrounding the belief in exorcisms, but that the exorcism training is essential because a self-taught exorcist certainly makes errors. Meanwhile, Father Collins in Ireland has said that the Irish people seek his guidance and help in almost everyday dealings with what they describe to be demonic influences. It's only in recent years that the demand has risen exponentially. What I'm finding out is people in their own minds believe rightly or wrongly that they're afflicted by an evil spirit. Father Collins shared his mixed views on the matter, however. I think in many cases they wrongly think it, but when they turn to the Church doesn't know what to do with them. Despite his own dedication to the Catholic faith, he disagrees with the concept of so many sudden cases being real. It's mentioned in several biblical episodes of the New Testament that Jesus drove out demons from people infested with evil. Catholic priests believe there are several kinds of possession. Obsession includes sudden irrationality, obsessive thoughts, and taking their own lives. Typically, these manifest into one's dreams, slowly tormenting them. Oppression is when the victim loses consciousness, or is forced by the entity to act against their morals or will, controlling their body or sending the victim's life spiraling into misfortune. Possession as we know it is when Satan or another demon takes full control of a person's body and uses it as a vessel without their consent. This is typically seen in Catholicism to be in part the fault of the victim, as they must have done something which allowed Satan's influence into their lives. Infestation refers to demons inhabiting objects, things, animals, or even houses. This is what occurred in the house which the movie The Conjuring was based off. Subjection, however, is when a person gives in to the possession of their own free will, consenting to having their body to be used as an unholy vessel. Other symptoms of possession are superhuman strength, the ability to speak in tongue of foreign languages, knowledge of obscure information the victim should not know, blasphemy, wrath, and excessive profanity, as well as a painful aversion to holy names, symbols, and relics. Catholic doctrine states that demonic possession can occur as a result of a mental disorder, but the cases of mental sickness shouldn't be mistaken for unholy influence. Officially, Catholic exorcisms may only occur under the strict authority of a bishop, and should adhere to very specific rules. Unfortunately, such rules are hardly followed in reality, as many people turn to non-official exorcists, instead of struggling to attain the Vatican's permission. So what do you make of these books and mysterious entities? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.